doing? Hey. Hi guys, I know it's been so long. It's been like 2 months since I posted on YouTube, and what can I say? No, in all seriousness, I've been really busy with school and everything in between, and plus it's currently exam season right now, and so I have no excuses, but I'm here now, and that's what matters, and I'm gonna start posting properly now. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me and Q&A session. I had asked my followers across all of my social medias to give me some questions for this video, so I'm gonna be getting ready. I just hopped out of the shower, and I know it's gonna be like, if you just hopped out of the shower, why do you have your wig on? This mess underneath this gob, you don't need to see that. And I was not about to go on camera with a bonnet on, especially for YouTube. For everything else, it's fine. I don't really care about everything else, but for YouTube, it is a very big deal. I'm not gonna go on camera with the bonnet on as if I care what people think. But yeah, so I just hopped out of the shower and I got dressed. I'm wearing quite a simple outfit. Do you want to see the outfit? Let me show you the outfit. You can't really see the outfit, but I'm wearing, oh my god, I'm wearing flared leggings and this shirt that I love so much. I'm just gonna be wearing it underneath, and I'm gonna wear this hoodie on top. What am I getting ready for? To go home. I'm not even joking. I'm not going out anywhere special or anything like that. I'm just going home. If it seems very weird, like my eye contact, if I'm not facing the camera, if I'm not looking at the camera, or it feels like I'm looking somewhere else, it's because I'm filming on my iPad. Because number one, the microphone quality is so much better. Number two, the camera quality is so much better. Like I've never looked better. Look at me. And so I'm looking at my laptop. I've mirrored whatever is on camera on my laptop. Let me actually take a picture of the setup so I can show you. It's so cute. I dig this. My skin is so dry, so let's just go ahead and get started on my skincare. I'm just gonna brush my hair back first because my skin is currently going through it, as you can tell. Like other than the scarring, it's like I've been going through it. Just ignore that. But yeah, let's get started with my skincare before I get started with answering questions, because I have quite a bit of questions to go through for this video. So these are the toner pads I've been using lately. These are the numbers in number 5 vitamin niacinamide concentrated pads. I love these for hyperpigmentation. These are really good. It doesn't come with the serum. I bought the serum separately, but I'm not going to be using the serum today just because I feel like lately it's been breaking me out. It was treating me really good in the beginning, but I think it's because I use this moisturizer now. Because I can't use my CeraVe moisturizer because it has hyaluronic acid. Skincare is very complicated because you need to consider all of the ingredients in the product. I don't know why I'm rambling about skincare, but I'm just going to talk about it quickly before I move on. But it's very complicated because this has salicylic acid, and if I use this with this and this, I feel like it's too stripping on my skin because salicylic acid is kind of an exfoliant, and I don't want to mess up my skin barrier, so I won't use this together with the toner pad. I'll use it at night only. So if I'm using the toner pads, because I only use them 3 times a week, I'll use the toner pads plus the serum. The toner pads plus the serum, if you get what I mean. But for today, I'm just going to use the toner pads only. So maybe let's answer some questions. These were sent through anonymously, so yeah. The first question I have is what's your age? So I am 20 years old. That doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know, like, when did I grow up? I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 in March, on the 31st of March. Remember my birthday, put it down in your calendars, write it down somewhere. I was born on the 31st of March 2004, so I am 20 years old. It's kind of insane that I am 20. Look at that breakout. And that's another reason I was delaying filming, by the way. I had so much content that I wanted to film, but I couldn't film it because I was just so insecure about my acne and the breakouts that I have lately. And so yeah, but I'm gonna just dug it out and film anyways. Let me put some Vaseline. Look at how dry my lips are, guys. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my next step, which is I'm going straight into moisturizer. Usually I do a serum and then moisturizer, but I really rambled on and on about why I'm not doing that today, because I need my makeup to sit. But the next question is, what is your sign? I'm an Aries, because as I said, I was born on the 31st of March 2004, so I am an Aries. I don't know what my big three is. I've never searched for that or like looked it up or anything like that. I do think it has something. No wait, I looked it up once, but I just forgot. But I think there's a Cancer somewhere in there, something like that. But I am an Aries. I'm not so much into astrology, just because it doesn't interest me, not because I judge people who do astronomy. I mean, astrology, that's great, babes, it's great for you. I'm not interested in it. So let us get started with my makeup. Let me answer another question. The next question I got is, are you gonna get a tat? You know, growing up I've always wanted to get a tattoo. I've always wanted one, but I just didn't know what I wanted it to be. And then a few years ago, when this was in 2022, I wanted to get a tattoo of the words "I live so I love" on my arm or somewhere on my body. If you know, you know. "I live so I love" is a lyric from Namjoon's song Trivia Love. Yeah. I'm gonna get started with my brows now. I just brushed them with a spoolie. So I've shown this on TikTok before, but how I do my brows is, you see this pencil? This is a pencil from the Magulas. It is so pigmented and so creamy, and so what I do is I dip it into the brush like this. It looks like this. The brush looks like this, and I just, so I can have control over how much product I put on my brows. Let me just do my brows quickly and then I'll be back to answer the questions. So they're all filled in right now. Can you tell? Let me see. Yeah, you can. Let's look at the next question in the meanwhile. So the next question I got is, was education doing my first choice at university? What did I say? Was education my first... What did I say? Did I say was education doing my first choice at uni? Because if I said that... Anyways, the question is, was doing education my first choice at uni? No. I wanted to do theater, but I'm pretty sure everyone who knows me knows this. I wanted to do theater so badly, or something in the music field, but then I did realize that it's a bit unrealistic, especially in our country. What are you going to do with a theater degree? I'm not judging anyone who's doing a theater degree right now. Just personally, I feel like that wasn't going to be realistic for me, and I wasn't going to be happy turning something I like into a study. So this is a concoction I do to conceal the bottom of my brow. So I take some of my foundation and some of my concealer and I mix it up at the back of my hand. Usually what I'll do is I'd use the spatula, but I don't know why I didn't use it right now. It's habits, I guess. But yeah, no, education was not my first choice. I mean, it's not that I hate it. I don't hate education. Education is nice for what it's worth. It is nice. It's just, it can get a bit tiring sometimes, because it's like, when doing something that's not your first choice at university, it can get a little tiring. But I am going to finish this degree against all odds, because I do like education. It's not like I don't like it, it's just not my first choice. Do you get me? No, education wasn't my first choice. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do, which is why I took the gap year in 2022, because I matriculated in 2021. So in 2022 I took a gap year just because number one, I was tired because I was really young. I matriculated at 17. Number two, I wasn't sure about what I wanted to do, so I really needed to think about that. Like, what do I really want to do? So I decided to take a gap year rather than wasting my parents' money, my parents, sorry, rather than wasting my mom's money. I found it better to just take a gap year, which, if you think about it, it did help me because then I got some clarity. It's not like I was doing absolutely nothing during my gap year. I did do a course. I did a short course in public relations, and that was great. I really loved doing public relations, to the point where I was like, should I do public relations? Then I thought about it. I was like, that's not smart, especially in our country. I mean, sure, but like, not really. It was very nice to do. I liked it. I did get my certificate and everything. I did it at Unisa. So if you guys ever need a PR manager, big hit. Just jokes, it's not a joke. If you ever need a PR manager or PR officer, you're lucky to say, oh, I can't talk while doing my brows. Let me do my brows, then I'll answer the next questions. I'm just carving out my bottom brow. Let me answer the next question. The question asks, oh my god, are you seeing anyone right now, or are you single? My man is beomgyu. How do you guys not know this? I don't know, it's gonna be like, that's so funny because Huninka is at the back of your phone. No. My man, how do you guys not know this by now? I am in a fully committed relationship with beomgyu. I'm joking, I'm single. And I intend to be single for a very long time. So do not approach me. And this is for y'all that went into my link confessing your feelings. This is for y'all as well. I'm not interested, not right now. I'm not where I want to be in life right now. So please don't. Unless you're beomgyu. But if you're not beomgyu, don't hit me up, please. With any kind of, yeah, no, just don't. Do yourself a favor and don't. This question says, how do you deal with familiarity and disrespect? I tell you that you're disrespecting me. Personally, I especially disrespect, I don't take that lightly. You will know if you disrespected me because I'll tell you that I didn't like the way you did this, and this, and you know, because like I'll tell you, like, watch your tone, don't speak to me like that. I vocalize it, I communicate my feelings, and I let you know that yeah, I put my foundation now at the back of my hand. I'm going to use that to carve the top of my brows. But yes, personally, how I deal with this is familiarity and like disrespect is I vocalize it. I let you know that I don't like the way you're like talking to me, or like, you know, the way you behave around me. I don't like disrespect. I don't tolerate it. And I'm not really a confrontational person, but I am a very open and honest person. So I will let you know that I don't like how you behave when you're with me, or like the way, like I don't like disrespect. In the past, I wasn't so open to communicating my feelings. I wasn't one to do that, but I quickly realized that if you don't do that, I don't know how to translate that in a way that makes sense in English, but and they'll feel as if, you know, familiar. They're too familiar with you, and I quickly had to realize that, especially coming from someone who was teased and bullied a lot in primary school. I had to quickly, you know, learn how to vocalize my feelings, because I wasn't able to in primary school. This is not me playing the victim card, it literally happened, but I had to like learn how to vocalize. Please don't do that. I think it became even better once I went to like around grade 10 in high school. That's when I just, yeah, no, I learned to be more vocal about my feelings and how I felt. So if I felt disrespected by you, you were gonna know. You were gonna know. The next, this is not a question, and I'm going to call her out because I know she's gonna watch this video. This is not a question, by the way, Emmy. It's not a question. She said beomgyu plus Emmy equals to Bemi. First of all, no, because beomgyu and I are in a serious committed relationship. Even Daisy will tell you this. I'm talking about my friends here. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't feel left out. This is just a thing. But I'm gonna call her out. Emmy, no, it's never gonna happen, babes. We're in a committed relationship. The next question is, what inspired you to start your own channel, and do you have any future plans on content? What inspired me to start doing YouTube or opening my own channel was the fact that I talk too much. So a lot of my friends, current and previous friends, have told me that I need to start a YouTube channel because of the way I am, and they were like, you need to start a channel, babes. Yeah, like, we watch your content, you need to start a channel. And that's why I started a channel. Essentially it's because peer pressure. It's not peer pressure. My friend said I'd be good at YouTube, and so I should do YouTube. And also I did also, like, I've always done silly little videos here and there. I rant a lot on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you do know that I rant quite a lot on my Instagram stories. And yeah, and I was like, you know what, let me turn this into a serious thing. Let me start doing YouTube videos. And I had previously tried to start YouTube in the past. Like before this year, I really had tried. I used to film videos a lot. There's a lot of content that you guys have never seen, because I was always so scared of, oh my god, what if people don't like it, and oh my god, I don't like it, because I sometimes look at the video and I'm like, no. So there's a lot of content that you haven't seen, and I will never release it, just so you know. But yeah, because I want to post silly little videos on the internet for my fellow girlies to see, and so we can share our life, like a cute little video diary. The next part of the question was, do you have any future plans on your content? I do. There's a lot of things I want to do, and there's a lot of things I am currently doing, so just stay tuned for that. But yes, I do have plans for content. Like, I want to do a lot of more K-pop related content, because if you couldn't tell by the way I talk, yeah, so a lot of K-pop related content, a lot of makeup related content. I'm not really a makeup artist, but I do like doing my own makeup. I'm not a makeup guru or anything like that, just a lot of cute fun moments caught on camera. That's my content for the future, cute fun moments. So yeah, this says, just wanted to remind you how awesome you are. Thank you so much. Thank you. Another one. This is what I meant by I don't, these confessions, guys, please. I think my friend has a crush on you. Okay, dog. So this question asks, are you close with both your parents? I only see you talking about your mom. If you only ever see me talk about my mom, that means I'm only close with my mom. I thought that was self-explanatory, and also I don't think it's any of your business, but I'll say it anyways, just because, why not? I'm very close with my mom. My mom is my bestie. We are like this. I'm not gonna go into too much into detail about that, because it's essentially none of your business. The next question is, what is your dream job if money didn't matter? Baby, if money didn't matter, my dream job would be sleeping. And I'm not just saying this to be funny or like to be quirky. I love sleep. Most of the time, if you follow me on Instagram, you'd know, but most of the time when I'm ranting or recording anything, I'm on my bed, babes. I love sleeping. Sleeping is essential. So if money didn't matter, sleeping would be my job. Like, literally sleeping, like snoring away. I don't snore, by the way, but something else would be runaway modeling. I've always wanted to be a runaway model. When I was younger, I was in I wouldn't call it an agency, but I was in like a low modeling thing where we have these modeling thingies. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm not gonna explain because I don't have the vocabulary to explain that. And I know it's like, as someone that's studying to be an English teacher, you don't have the vocabulary for that. Shh. But no, in all seriousness, a runaway model. Runaway model, but I can't because every single agency I've applied to doesn't want me because I have acne. And you're missing out. That's what I'm gonna say. My mom just followed me on Instagram. I just got I know it's like, what? My mom just followed me. I just got a notification that my mom just followed me on Instagram. The next question is, what is a study method that works for you? Blurting. What do you call it? Active recall. Even way before I knew what it was called as active recall or blurting, I used to use active recall, and I still do use it all the time, and it works really well for me. So essentially what active recall is just speaking out loud. So you are teaching a class about the content that you're studying. That's what I use. That's the method I use. Blurting. It helps because it helps you memorize as well. So like you are essentially like, I'm not gonna explain what active recall is. I'll probably put like a definition here what active recall is. That's what active recall is, and it works for me. Do I have any piercings? Yes and no. So I have these, but I don't wear earrings, so I don't think that counts. I have these ear piercings. I really want to get a belly button piercing, but the thing is, I've been preaching this gospel for the past 2 years, which I want to get a belly button piercing, and my friends are probably sick of me because I say it all the time. Oh my god, I want a belly button piercing. I want a belly button piercing. I'm so even tired of hearing that because like you say that and you're not doing anything about it. The thing is, don't belly button piercings take a while to like heal, like 6 months? So I need to get it in the winter so that I can be ready for the summer because I want to show my stomach. Yes, I have a very nice figure and I would like to show it off. I do want a piercing, a belly button piercing, but that's it because I'm scared of needles. The next question is, what groups do you stan? My mom is liking my posts on Instagram. The groups I stan, first of all, BTS, that's very obvious. TXT, my cookies, my darlings, my angels. And Hypen. Le Seraphim, I love them to bits, and I hate y'all for hating on them. The way people have been hating on them on the internet these days, I hate y'all. Y'all are weirdos, and you need to get a life. Boy Next Door, I love them so much. I love Boy Next Door so much. I never thought I would love another group like this, because it was just BTS, TXT, and Hypen and Le Seraphim, and then Boy Next Door came, and I was like, oh my god, I love Boy Next Door so much. Rise, I really love Rise. Singhan, please come back. Come back home, babes. The kids miss you. But in all seriousness, Singhan needs to come back because what's happening to him is not fair. But I'm not gonna go into that because you guys should know what's going on with Singhan. Singhan, come back. That's my Pookie. Oh, and Kiss of Life. I love Kiss of Life. I got into them last year. They're really cool. My biases in the groups I stan. So in BTS, it's Jungkook and Taeyang. Those are my Pookies. In TXT, it's beomgyu. That's very obvious. I talk about him all the time. I told y'all I'm in a committed relationship with beomgyu. In Hypen, it's Jungwon and Heesung. Although it does change from time to time, but it is Jungwon and Heesung. In Le Seraphim, it's Inche. That is my child. I birthed her. Very protective over her. I love her so much. She's my child, okay? Yeah. In Boy Next Door, it's Taesan and Nihan. And in Kiss of Life, I don't have a bias in Kiss of Life as of yet. Let me put my phone on silent because the notifications are distracting me. But those are my biases in the groups I stan. If I forgot to mention any group, it's just because I'm like really distracted by the cars that are going. I keep seeing the car because the window, like these cars driving past, and I just, yeah, One thing you are going to notice about me is that I never finish my sentences, and if I do, that's a miracle. If I finish my sentences, that's a miracle. I seldom finish my sentences. I don't know what's wrong with me with that, but yeah, those are the groups I stand. What? Those are the groups I stand. Why did I say that? How tall am I? I'm not thinking about my height. I am 171 centimeters tall. I'm quite tall for a girl, especially in my country. In South Africa, I'm quite tall for a girl. But yes, I'm 171 centimeters tall, which is 5'7". Yeah, 5'7". That is how tall I am. I know this looks weird, just trust the process here. Here, it's a matter of trusting the process. Because in person, the shade match is unbelievable. It just looks weird on camera. My favorite hobby is, would you call K-pop a hobby? That is my hobby. I don't have other hobbies that are like that serious. Collecting photo cards is my hobby. That's my favorite hobby. Watching K-dramas, not K-dramas, just in general watching series and shows. I know that's quite boring, but that is my favorite hobby. That's one of my favorite hobbies. And if it's boring, I don't care. You don't like my aesthetic? How many selfies do you take a day? I don't take selfies every day. I know that doesn't answer the question, but hear me out. I don't take selfies every day. If I do take selfies every day, it's just to send to my mom to show that to show her that I'm alive. But I don't take selfies every day, like one per day. You can say I take one selfie per day, just because it's not that like, oh, it's because you're self-conscious, and no, it's not because of that. It's because I just don't take. I'm in my room or at home most of the time. Why would I take selfies in my house? In my house, at home. You know what I mean, guys? Come on. The next question is favorite K-dramas. Now, I could go into a whole segment about K-dramas. Should I do a separate video on K-dramas? But my top 5 favorite K-dramas of all time, and I have to think about this. Vincenzo. We may not like Song Joong-ki as a person, but as an actor, he does his work, okay? Yeah, Vincenzo, I love Vincenzo so much. Dr. Romantic, I love Dr. Romantic. Season 1, 2, and 3. Please come back with season 4, please. I love Dr. Romantic so much. Kim Sabu is my father. Perfect Marriage Revenge, that's very nice. I really enjoyed watching that. Let me actually check the ones that I liked on Netflix, because now I forgot. Just give me a second. The Uncanny Counter. You guys need to watch that. If you haven't watched it, The Uncanny Counter, it's so good. Bloodhounds, another amazing one. I love See You in My 19th Life as well. Doom at Your Service. Not Bomyon. That is Love Sight by TXT, if you don't know it. It's part of the original soundtrack of Doom at Your Service. I love it so much. I love that K-drama. And some people may debate with me about this. The King Eternal Monarch is so good. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't like her, but I got her from the first watch, to the point where I even like rewatched the King Eternal Monarch. I'm going in with blush now. This is the where is this logo? The She Glam blush in the shade Rose Ritual. It's right there. Rose Ritual, there you go. And yeah, I love blush so much. Blush is my favorite makeup step, by the way. I put so much of it on. This is nothing. I put a lot on every day. This is nothing compared to what I put on. Extraordinary Attorney Woo, also very good. I love her. Hometown Cha Cha Cha, Our Beloved Summer, The Glory, Suspicious Partner. I love Suspicious Partner. Y'all need to watch it if you haven't watched it already. Yeah, those are a few of my favorite K-dramas. I love them so much. What's something surprising a lot of people don't know about you? I'm really quiet. I'm more quiet than you guys think, eh? Like, you'll see when you meet me in person one day, if you ever meet me in person, I'm a lot quieter than you guys think. I just have random bursts of energy because I do have ADHD. But I'm a lot more quiet than you guys think. And I think that's what beomgyu and I have in common. And I was like, why are you mentioning beomgyu now? That is my man. But yeah, that's something that's kind of, I don't know if you'd say it's surprising about me, but I'm a lot more reserved and quiet than you guys think. And I tend to get misunderstood because people see me as this bubbly person, and then once you really truly get to know me, you think, oh, why is she so quiet? There must be something up. I'm just like this, guys. I have my moments where I'm hyper and I have my moments where I'm not. Oh, I'm going in with concealer, by the way. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30. It's the most basic concealer anyone could use, but I use it, so I'm not basic. The next question is, what is your favorite book? I need to get new setting spray. I run through setting spray like crazy. This is the Maybelline Fit Me setting spray this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless setting spray. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. My favorite book currently is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce her surname, so if I am mispronouncing your surname, Miss Sarah Hogel, I am so sorry. But I love that book. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about. It's about, what can I say, second chances. You know, like one of my favorite K-dramas is also the one, which one? It has a similar theme to this book that I'm talking about. It's the one that aired recently with Kim Soo-hyun, Queen of Tears. I didn't search it. I love Queen of Tears. Queen of Tears is too good, okay? You need to watch that. Watch it now. Not now. Finish watching my video and then go watch it. But you know what I mean. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. My older brother. Biggest pet peeve. People that don't know how to communicate. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. It's not my biggest pet peeves. What? It's not my biggest pet peeve, but it's one of my biggest pet peeves. People that don't know how to communicate. Like, guys, come on. And I know it's like, oh, your concealer is not blended properly. I know, that's the point. To marry the two together, the brush I used for my blush, I'm gonna use it to blend in like that. And then I'm gonna take my foundation brush and I'm gonna blend out the, oh my god, I stabbed myself in the eye. I always do that, I don't know why. My biggest fear, being misunderstood. I've talked about this before on my Instagram rants, but one of my biggest fears is being misunderstood. But also heights. I am terrified of heights. Who you texting lately? My friends. Not that it's any of your business. Can you reply to my text? Which ones? Do you see how this look is coming together now? Yeah, I told you to trust the process. You should always trust the process with me, because sometimes it may look like, where are we going? Stop the bus. I'm gonna wait for that to try. Do you think you'll ever do like study with me videos in the future or study time lapses? You would hate watching me study. It's so chaotic. But sure, if you would like study content, I'll do that for my November exams. Not now, because it's very chaotic now, because I'm really behind, and so I'm catching up while studying. I am fighting against oppression. And will you do short form content like IG reels or TikTok, like mini vlogs? Yes. So my content creation journey, I wouldn't necessarily call it a content creation journey, but it first started with me on TikTok, posting silly videos here and there, and then I decided YouTube. So yes, I will be posting on TikTok. I just haven't been lately because I have nothing to post, because I haven't filmed anything for TikTok. But once I do, I will post. I am quite irregular with that, filming and posting content. I really need to get better at that. Is there anyone who you have a crush on at education campus? No. And I don't mean this to be mean, but there's no one to have a crush on education campus. Absolutely not. So the answer to that question is no. Describe yourself in 5 words. Rational, creative, passionate. I'm just gonna brighten my under eye just a little bit because I'm looking at myself and I think I need a little bit of brightness under my eyes. Just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. This is so light. This concealer is so light, as you can see. I hardly ever use it, but I'm gonna use just the smallest amount, like that much. Do you see how much I used? Period. Insane, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna say like insane like I have a mental no, I mean insane as in like sometimes I ask myself whether am I okay, like why do I behave like this? And smart, I'm quite smart, if I do say so myself. I'm not quite smart, I'm very smart. Speak it into existence. I'm not speaking it into existence, I am smart. Who was my role model growing up as a child? My role model growing up as a child was, I'm just using some banana powder now just to set my under eye. I can tell you that I wanted to be Beyonce growing up because I really liked Beyonce. I also liked Justin Bieber, so I don't know if I can consider him my role model growing up because he did go to jail that one time. He was kind of my childhood role model though, because I did look up to him a lot and I liked him a lot as a child. Do I still like him now? No, because he's a Zionist and I don't like Zionists. What was my favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was history. Partially because I was so good at it, and also just because I like learning about the past and I like learning about why things are the way they are right now. What would you name your children? Nothing, because I don't want to have children personally. So I don't have any future children names lined up or anything like that because I don't want to have children. It's just not something I want for myself, guys. Like, if y'all want children, that's great and I'm happy for you. I don't want children. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is purple. I wish I could show you how many purple things I have in my room right now, but my room is so purple. My kitchen is purple. My room here is purple. I love purple. I've always loved purple growing up, and it became even worse because of BTS, and then purple became an official favorite color for me. My favorite scent is vanilla. I love vanilla scents. I don't know how to prove that I love vanilla scents, but even my body wash is vanilla scented. I always ever use I love vanilla. My favorite animal, dogs. I have a dog. Her name is Coconut. She's insane. Yeah, but we love her with her insanity. She's insane, but I love her for that. I love dogs. Growing up, we've always had dogs in our yard. I grew up with dogs. We've always had dogs in our yard growing up. Quite a lot of them actually. My favorite movie. So I can't name one favorite movie, but I am a very huge Marvel fan, and it's such a shame that there's a Zionist company and associated with Zionists, but I love Marvel movies. I am a huge fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I used to sit and theorize and read all the comics so I could understand the multiverse and everything. I don't do that anymore because now Marvel kind of sucks. They lost their flair. I still do like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I do think it has fallen off though. It used to be so great and now it's not. I'm putting some blush on. I'm just gonna sit like this again, and I know it's I hope these angles aren't giving me whiplash, but the sun is irritating me. Do you speak different languages? I do. As a South African, like 90% of South Africans speak over like 2 languages. I speak English and Zulu. I speak a bit of Sesotho and Tswana. To me, they're the same thing. Don't get offended. To me, they're the same thing, kind of. I do see the differences, but to me, they're the same thing. And I've been learning Korean for the past 4 years. Why? Girl, I need to understand what they're saying in the songs. And it's an interesting language. You know, the more you go into it, it's so interesting. I have been studying Korean for the past 4 years, and it's been a very great journey because I am semi-fluent in Korean. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Aside from K-dramas, because I did answer K-dramas. Aside from K-dramas, I really like Suits. I love Suits. Marvy. Let me not say Marvy. Harvey and Mike. I love them. I liked Lucifer. I really liked it. Don't you know that you're bad for me? This question asked, what are some of your non-K-pop favorite artists? So before I was a K-pop stan, I was a Justin stan. So I really liked Justin. Past tense because he's a Zionist. Yeah, but I really liked Justin. I was a huge Justin stan. I still really like his music. It's just I don't support Zionists. Alessia Cara, I just sang one of her songs right now. I love Alessia Cara. I discovered her in 2015. Kelani. Fun fact, I actually had a Kelani stan account on Twitter. It's still active. No one knows about it. Not even my friends know about it. But I did have the Kelani stan account. I'm just gonna put some mascara at the bottom on my bottom lashes only because I do have lash extensions right now. What's your favorite TV show to quote? So, I don't quote TV shows often. What I do quote are movies and like musicals. So I love quoting Hamilton. I love quoting the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Those two, I love quoting Hamilton. I love it so much. What sports do or did you play? I used to play hockey. I actually played hockey last year at Wits, but I stopped because time. I don't have time to play hockey anymore at Wits, and just cause it costs to play, and I ain't got that kind of money to play, so I don't play hockey anymore. But I used to play hockey, and I used to be a center link or right back. Yes, so I only started playing right back at Wits, but I used to play center link always. It was always center link. Okay guys, this is the final look. I'll give you guys a better view of my face because I'm sure you want to see my face because you're so in love with me. I'm joking. But I will give you a proper view of like how I look right now. Yeah, so this is the final look. This is what I look like now. I went from looking like my problems to looking like I can pull beomgyu. I can pull beomgyu both ways, but just so you know. But yes, this is it, and I hope that I've answered your questions in a manner that you liked. And yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for staying until the end. If you have stayed until the end, please comment a bear emoji. That's my favorite emoji right now. Comment a bear emoji and comment your favorite thing about the video and what you'd like to see me do on this channel in the future. If you have any video recommendations or anything you'd like to see from my channel, you can drop it in the comment, or anything you'd like to say about this video, drop it in the comments as well. I'm gonna get dressed and head home. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.